Home to some of the world's famous religious tourist attractions, Israel territory is often thought of purely as a pilgrimage destination. Israel, officially known as the State of Israel, is a country in Western Asia. It is situated in the southeastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea. But for travelers not seeking out religious sightseeing, like churches and mosques, there are plenty of other things to do. Forget what you have heard and check our latest Israel bucket list for the must-do in Israel for your trip. Israel is a small but diverse country that offers unique attractions to travelers of all ages and backgrounds. Whatever the purpose of your trip, this amazing country has something for everyone. Travelers all around the globe visit Israel every year for a wide variety of reasons, but you can always expect one thing: the unexpected. Here's the look at the best places to visit in Israel. Ten is Jerusalem. Jerusalem is the religious and historical epicenter of the world. Jerusalem is as unique as she is special. Beyond her religious and historical significance, Jerusalem is the capital of modern-day Israel and an advanced, dynamic city. Jerusalem has to be seen to be believed. Exploring Jerusalem solo is fantastic, and if it's your first time visiting this glorious place, a tour of Jerusalem is a must. With so much to see and know, having an experienced guide with you is indispensable and worthy every penny. Ultimately, Jerusalem is like nowhere else, a city where old and new jostle for space. Incredibly intense, Jerusalem, the city of gold, is somewhere beyond explanation. No visit to Israel is complete without a visit here. 9 is Dead Sea. Jordan's Dead Sea is one of the country's top tourist attractions, but it is not just about floating in the water itself. This area is packed full of things to do, from the gentle pursuits of soaking in thermal hot springs to action-packed hikes, swims within the waters of the vast canyon. History-minded travelers aren't left out either. The Dead Sea region is one of Jordan's best places to visit for important sites from both Old Testament and New Testament history. It's a fascinating area to explore and within easy reach as a day trip from either Amman or the town of Madaba. It's the sea where you can't sink. At more than 400 meters below sea level, this great valley inland lake has an incredibly high salt content due to evaporation being the only water outlet. This is what the cause of bizarre buoyancy of the water. Next up is Bethlehem. Bethlehem is famous for being the place of Jesus Christ's birth and has been celebrated in Christmas carols and hymns throughout the century. But the bustle of the modern city can be surprise for some visitors. The major tourist attractions here is the Church of Nativity, and for anyone, religious or otherwise, who has ever celebrated Christmas, it really is top of the things to do lists. Afterwards, two of the best places to visit in the surrounding countrysides are Shepherd's Field, for the panoramas swooping across the hills, and Mar Saba Monastery, with its dome that seems to have sprung organically from the sheer cliff face. Go ahead and take a look at these prominent tourist attractions. 7th is the Sea of Galilee. The Sea of Galilee is a magnificent geographical marvel surrounded by pretty rural agricultural settlements. It's famous because of its prominence among New Testament writings. The whole of the Galilee is since this is a place where Jesus lived. The Sea of Galilee is one of the earliest settled areas in the land of Israel. It boasts archaeological ruins sitting alongside some of the first pioneering settlements in Israel. The Kinneret also houses religious sites, modern cities, and endless outdoor pursuits. Forever entwined with the story of Jesus Christ, who carried out much of his ministry work in the area, the Sea of Galilee region is a beautiful place to visit, full of things to do and tourist attractions, from ancient archaeological remnants to drop-dead gorgeous scenery. For Christians, of course, the best place to visit are the collection of churches around Tabgha, built over the sites where Jesus carried out his miracles. For other visitors, the placid lakeside scenery, hot pools, and hiking options in the surrounding hills provide enough reasons to spend time there. Sixth is Tel Aviv. When it comes to the Tel Aviv tourist attractions, travelers can count on seeing an assortment of cultural and religious landmarks mixed with modern nightclubs, shopping centers, beautiful beaches, and classy restaurants, adorned with palm trees, lush gardens, and vintage buildings that showcase the brilliant architectural minds of the 1930s. Tel Aviv is a thriving metropolitan city that hugs the Mediterranean shoreline. It is considered to be the capital of all things hip and trendy in Israel, and many Tel Aviv tourist attraction also invites guests to dive deep into the region's history. Tel Aviv to be lively yet chilled, political yet welcoming. It is a kind of place where it's virtually impossible to get bored, but more than anything else, what you'll love about it is a friendly vibe, the easygoing atmosphere, the feeling that there always is something fun, something interesting happening. Fifth one is Nazareth. It firmly believes that every trip to Israel should also include a visit to Nazareth, one of the north of Israel's largest cities and the largest Arab city in Israel. This bustling, vibrant city often gets overlooked by tourists, but boasts a wide range of culturally and historically fascinating sites. Even if you aren't a Christian, this has to be at top of your things to do in Nazareth. You'll find plenty to appreciate about the imposing and unusual architecture of the basilica, meticulously designed by Giovanni Muzio. Nazareth is a city in the northern Israel, where according to the New Testament, Jesus spent his childhood. Hence, it became a central of Christian pilgrimage. So what are you waiting for? Visit Nazareth as one of the top places to visit in Israel. Fourth is Masada. The UNESCO World Heritage Site of Masada plays a major role in Jewish history, and a visit here is one of the most fascinating things to do while visiting the Dead Sea region. It was here that the siege of Masada took place, when the Zealots took their last stand against the Roman and committed suicide rather than allow Rome to take them as prisoners. The ruins of the lofty mountain summits are one of the top historic tourist attractions in the country. This is also one of the best places to visit if you want to photograph sunrise vistas. The early morning wake-up call is worth it for the panoramas, which stretch across the Dead Sea. Visiting Masada and the Dead Sea together makes the perfect day trip from Jerusalem or other location in Israel. They are located right next to each other, so visiting them on the same day is easy and convenient. Third spot is Eilat. Eilat is Israel's only Red Sea resort, sitting on their teensy stretch of Red Sea shoreline, squeezed in between Jordan and Egypt. The big tourist attraction here is the Red Sea's famous diving, and just south of town is the fantastic underwater world of Coral Beach Reserve. If you're more landlubber than diver, The beaches here are more than enough to keep you happy, with plenty of fun in the sun for everyone. When you itch to get off the beach, though, head inland into the desert for plenty more things to do. Eilat is one of the best places to visit in the country for travelers who wants to add some desert adventures into their trip. Just north of town in the head-spinning, naturally sculpted world of Tema Park, one of Israel's most beautiful and surreal things to do. These strangely shaped rock and incredible landscapes are enough to get even the most dedicated sun worshipper off the beach for a day of desert adventure and sightseeing. On your travel to Israel, don't miss the best things to do in Eilat for some adventure along the Red Sea. You can easily get to Eilat by shuttle bus from Tel Aviv or by shuttle bus from Jerusalem. Whether you are visiting for a few days or several weeks, the southern city of Eilat is a fantastic beach town to explore. Next up is Haifa. Modern Haifa is a bustling port town, but unlike many industry-focused cities, its landscape of steep cliff rolling down to the shore gives it a beautiful setting. For travelers who want a base with both good access to the side of the north and plentiful city buzz, with a thriving cafe and dining scene, this is one of the best places to visit. Haifa's hillside location is enhanced by the Baha'i Gardens, which are the central city's dominating features. These cascading terraces of manicured lawns are Haifa's #1 tourist attraction. The Baha'i Gardens are also an example of the modern town's overall harmonious approach to life. Haifa's mixed population of Jews and Arabs is much less segregated here than elsewhere. The city of Haifa is the largest city in the northern Israel, bordered with the Galilee to the north and east. It acts as a great gateway to the north. When trying to decide what to do in Haifa, there are many options from museums to outdoor gardens, historical sites, religious attractions, the port and some of the country's most beautiful views. Haifa is also famously known from the Baha'i Gardens, an attraction not to be missed. And the top of the list is Acre. Recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site, visiting Acre promises visitors an emotionally journey to a glorious past and a one-of-a-kind experience. An ancient and wondrous city, Acre boasts many remarkable sites, including the remnants of the Hellenistic Roman period, as well as structures from the Crusaders and Ottoman period. Much more than a historical and archaeological marvel, Acre also has colorful oriental markets, museums, beaches, and water sports facilities, a fisherman's port, marina, restaurants, hotel, and annual picturesque festivals. All that and more are just a few of the city's fantastic tourist attractions. The city's fascinating historical heritage, its rare blend of East and West, authentic glimpses from the past and unique remnants from different cultures have all made Acre into one of the most vital ancient world cities.